Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, it says we are live. Let me just go live on Instagrams. Hello, Instagram. It should be popping up in a little second. We have Twitch live. We have YouTube live. We have Instagram live. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome to another artist circle. Very nice to see you guys. What is up? Hello, hello. Let's see. Welcome. Hi, chat. Let me just write hi, chat. Hello, chat. Hello, people. Welcome to this artist circle. We're going to do another work with me, which is going to be fun. I'm just gonna get everything set up, make sure all the chats are working. We have Instagram. Hello, Khaki Videos. Welcome to our stream. We do a artist work with me, which is basically I'm gonna work on a cool project, you work on a cool project, and at the end of this timer, which I have above my head, it'll go and I'll show you what I'm working on, and you guys can put in the chat what you're working on, or if you want to join our Discord group, we have a Discord group where everyone's sharing their creative projects. Hello, Signorino Brusuin. Hello, hello. Welcome to this stream. Yeah, it is relatively still early. I'm a little bit late, but I figured we have another 5 minutes to chit chat. If you guys have any questions you want to ask me, we'll do that. And then we will get started on this work with me, which I'm super excited about. I'm going to continue. Hello, your girl, Kalea. Oh, you joined our Discord group. I hope. I think it's you. Hello, hello, welcome. Yeah, so we are gonna have lots of fun. Already last time we had Autumn, Edwick, hello. We had Autumn who posted some awesome lyrics in the Discord group. We gave her some feedback, and yeah, you did. Okay, well, get your projects together. We're about to do another work with me, which I'm super excited about. I'm trying to debate between if I work on the same song I worked on last time, which was Chamomile. I have those. Hello, Dari. Hi. I have those. What's it called? I'm so silly. The harmonies I kind of had the ideas for on my phone that I could easily track. If not, I can work on the main vocal of Lay It On Me, which is the one I worked 2 streams ago, I think. 3 streams ago? Anyway, so hi, Etha Full. Hi from Wales. Wow, all the way from Wales. Nice to see you. I'm in Montreal. So across the pond. But yeah, okay, so we have the chats open. People are coming in bit by bit, lots of fun. But yeah, we're gonna start a work with me, which will be fun. So everyone, if you're working on some music, get your music together. If you're working on an art project, if you're writing this and that, there'll be birds playing. I'll chime in every so often when people come on in. But it should be a fun little work with me. It's again, it's a simple format, but I found it very helpful. You guys have been so helpful with keeping me accountable bit by bit. Hey, Leonardo, nice to see you. Welcome to our work with me. This is our artist circle. Oh, I'm gonna put in the chat. Actually, this is a good idea. I'm gonna put in the chat and pin if anyone wants to join our Discord groups. We group singular. We have okay. Oh, Kalea, I'm just Kalea. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I just saw your message. I'm gonna look at it in a second. I'm just gonna share the Discord, so anyone who wants to join can totally join. It's gonna be fun. People are adding their own creative projects that they are doing in the Discord group. So it's an idea to create an artist circle. I know so many cool producers, artists, writers, all sorts of creatives are on my socials, and so I figured it could be a cool place where we can just get together. I give a little behind the scenes other things from time to time as well, so it's a little bit more private content. But I copy pasted that. I will add it to here, Discord. There we go. I'm going to pin it on Instagram, post a Discord. Should be good. Now I have to pin these things. Pin comment. Dang, dang, dang. I'm getting better at this, guys. I used to feel so overwhelmed with the idea of running multiple chats, but I don't want to say I'm getting good, but like it's not bad. It ain't bad. It's getting better. Bit by bit every single time. Hello everyone. Lucky. Okay, perfect. Well, we are going to start our work with me in just a minute. Hello. Okay, so that's there. Doop doop doop. Pin that. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Everything seems to be smooth and we will get started on some stuff. Hello, everyone. Okay, joined. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so I think I'm going to work on just the harmonies I did last time that I had the ideas of on my phone. I'm just going to quickly track those. I'll maybe start and see if they're not just scratch track, but I just want to get the idea down so I can then look at it, hear it. Ciao, ciao. Welcome, Lucky, Luke, I don't know, Luca. Oh, we have Lucas as well. Oh my gosh, more people are joining. Anyway, we're about to start, so get your projects together, everyone. This is going to be collective work time, and when the timer comes off, I'm going to show you what I've done. In the meantime, y'all are getting birds. If you guys want different sounds, I could do different sounds. It's just I found the birds like relaxing. Also, fun fact, science-wise, did you know that it actually helps to reset your circadian rhythm? And it helps relax your parasympathetic nervous system because our like old archaic like human history would have like when birds would be singing, it meant that there were no predators around. So it was actually really good for you to hear birds. Anyway, not that I'm just like a giant science nerd, but I am. We shall start. Okay, it is 4:45, exactly when I want to start. So get your stuff ready and we are about to commence. I'm actually super duper excited. Are you guys ready? And I will be checking in every so often just to make sure people know what's happening and if they're confused by birds. And I'm in the middle of recording. If you see anything, feel free to say we are doing a work with me. I'll likely be checking every few minutes. But yeah, all right, good luck. I'll see you in 45 minutes. And the birds are there. Best of luck! Okay, so I just noticed a few people joined. We are about to start, we started the work with me, so I'll be checking in every so often, but it's a time where you get to do your work, I get to do my work, and then at the end of the timer, which is at the top, I'll check back in and I'll show you guys what I've been working on, and that'll be recording some harmonies, okay? So I'll see you in 44 minutes, guys. Enjoy. All right, Steven, can you please sing some Chérie by Darius? Well, it is also by me. But yeah, Diana. Oh, Luca. Hi. Oh, I have this giant thing in my face. Hi, Luca. So nice to. Okay, that's even worse. Jeez, Louise. So nice to see you. I'm doing a work with me. So it's basically where we're doing 45 minutes of collective creative work. And at the end, I'm going to show what I've worked on. And anyone wants to submit, I've created this Discord group. But message me. We should talk. So nice to see you. Absolutely. Okay, Steven. Well, yeah, we're technically in work mode. Cloak and Dagger NYC. Oh man, we've had some cool people join. Well, we're in work mode. You guys are hearing the birds going. I'm not a monkey, but we're driving through the night. Oh, si. Oh, t'es belle, ma chérie. Mais oui. Okay, so you guys are liking it. First time chat. I'm 17 again. Yo, we are in the work mode, guys. I'm gonna need to get to recording because right now I'm chit chatty away. If you come back or stay tuned for the next 40 minutes, you work on a cool creative project. I work on a cool creative project. I'll show you what I'm doing. And I'm doing like an Ask Me Anything afterwards where we chat and all that. So I'm going to spend some time hanging out with you guys. So if you don't want to do work with me, come check back in about 40 minutes. And if you want to do some work, which is the whole idea, do some work, do a cool project. That's the idea. We want to get creatively going, as well as, yeah, I'll show you what I'm working on for new projects that I'm doing, as well as we can talk about any of the songs, any ideas, anything you want to pick my brain about. I'm happy to answer those after the timer goes. So I'm gonna mute myself, enjoy, and if you don't want to work on anything, come back in like a little bit. If not, then do a cool project and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, for now, you guys get the birds. Oh my gosh, Stephen, you're talking from Australia. Well, so nice of you to chime in. I'll be doing another one on Sunday. And maybe on Sunday, what I'll do is I'll do a little bit more time before we start the work with me. So if you want to chat, ask questions, I'll be doing another work with me on Sunday, okay? And I'll also be posting some videos, I believe, on Friday. I'll be doing a show with Darius, at which point we will be singing Chérie. I think so. I think it's confirmed. I'm not entirely sure. Probably. If it is, you'll see on my socials, I'll be posting little snippets of that. So, yeah. But thank you so much for chiming in, Stephen. And so cool. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I hope to see you in another point. Thank you. All right, guys, back to the work with me. Enjoy. I'll chime in a little bit, okay? Okay, so we have some first time people in on Twitch. Hello, welcome, Eva Calesta. Ooh, that's a cool name. And I'm 17 again. You guys, welcome to our work with me. We have 35 minutes. I might actually end up doing an extra 10 minutes just so I can get the work done I need to get. But the idea is to do work with me, and then after we're done, we will be joining and doing a fun thing. How are you? I'm doing well. I am about to record some harmonies for my song Chamomile, which I'm really excited about, and I will be showing everyone after the timer goes off. So if you want to do work on a cool project, the idea is we're doing an artist circle, and we are going to be creating like a community where everyone can share what they've done on our Discord group if you want to join. And yeah, I'll be popping back in periodically, but I do need to get some recording done, so I will be silent and y'all will be getting the birds. Okay, see you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all. Okay, well, bad news bears is my session totally crapped out. I'm gonna try to restart my computer. This work with me has gone a little bit sideways, but I'm here. So while that's happening, I can just chat with you guys. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a pause on this just because reality is that's I haven't worked much. So, who we have Omar. What's up, Omar? Quantworth, how are you? Caesar or Cesar, nice to see you. Flori Santu, welcome, welcome. Nice of you guys to join. Charles, what's up? Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure exactly what is happening with my drive. It seems to be completely not working. It says there's an error, which is never a good thing when it comes to tech. So I'm hoping just ejecting the drive and restarting it. I had just had my computer off, so I don't see why it would need to be restarted, but sometimes you never know. These things, tech, little buggers. Anyway, I hope your projects are going a little bit smoother than mine. I had two projects not go smooth today. I was painting these like outdoor tiles for my balcony. And yeah, the sander, because I was sanding and painting, it was just absolute chaos. My sander was like going left, right, and center, and none of the things were sticking. Anyway, less important and interesting information. Anyway, so hopefully this will work. Fingers crossed, because I did want to do some work today. So that'll be like a bit of a bother if this won't work. That would suck big time. Anyway, if anyone, while we're waiting for this, if anyone has any questions they want to ask me or anything, I know certain people were asking about songs beforehand. I am happy to chit chat about whatever. But yeah, it is actually a little bit cool, but getting a bit warmer in Montreal, which is nice, because it was. I mean, spring in Montreal is always weird. I don't know if it's like that in, I guess, other places, but particularly in Montreal, it's like in summertime, it feels almost tropical here. It's super, super humid. There's lots of rain, sun. It's like, it can be really, really amazing. And the rest of the year, it's kind of like you have 6 months of winter, a month of fall, and like an in between winter and summer where it goes like rain, 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 hot, cold, snow. It just goes back and forth. It's like it's undecided what it wants to be. Aha, no, I am having difficulties with my drive. My drive isn't even loading. Uh-oh, guys, this is not no bueno, because this is a drive that, uh-oh, this may be a tragedy. I hope not. Oh my good lord. Okay, I'm restarting my computer. Yeah, this is really not a good situation. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I don't hear anything. I'll put this on. You know what? This work with me has gone sideways. We can just get to like the hangout portion because I don't know if this is going to be an easy fix. Let me I think that's what we'll do. We'll just do a hangout, guys. Okay. All right. I hear myself a little bit, but yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just going to go regular camera and then vertical scene. Okay, guys. Such is life. Sometimes these things are just flails. Should send a snippet of my project through your Insta or Discord. I'm super new to Discord, don't know how it works. Yeah, totally. You can put it in the Discord group. I think it's just like an adding a link or a file. Actually, I'm super new to Discord. It was all of the suggestions that, hello, Lewis. It was all the suggestions that said, hey, let's do Discord, that I made one. So let me see if I can help you with that. But or if you even did that because you're a little smart cookie. You did it. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I the fool. You did that. Awesome. Yeah, guys. Oh, cool. We are getting this group. Eva Calesta. Yeah. Awesome. Actually, I'm commission artist. Sorry if that feels a little awkward at times, but I do work. Streamers, cool. Cool. Awesome. Well, Eva, that's super cool that you do art. We love art. Awesome. And yeah, Kalea, if you want to try and put that into our Discord group, I know a cool thing you can do. I don't know if you have SoundCloud, but you can always upload little links to SoundCloud and then share the URL. That usually works with things. Charles on Instagram. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so my computer and my hard drive completely crapped out. So I'm thinking this work with me is ending a little bit sooner. I had thought that this would be a nice long work with me, but unfortunately, I have a tech situation that I'm gonna have to get fixed because this hard drive has so much of my stuff. So if it's not reading, then I'm in trouble. I'm like not nervous, but anytime that there are tech things with like data, it's just a stress and a half. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. There's no reason as to why it wouldn't be reading correctly, but just when I like ejected it and then brought it back in, it wasn't even reading it. So like it was connecting to my drive, but there was no information and it was only connecting to half of my drive. Always back up 3 different copies. I know, I know. I know. I have a tower, I have like a data backup, I have all this stuff. It's just from the last time I haven't backed it up. And I have a time machine of that backed up. So this is like one of my time machines. And so but yeah, no, it would be smart to do. I even have a big tower that I can use to do all that backup. But yeah, reminders, obviously. But I think it'll be fine. It seems to be working and reading now, although it was a bit of a deterrent, and the idea of restarting a whole, what's it called? A whole work with me maybe isn't the best time right now, but yeah. Okay. Ooh, we've got, let's see, Kalea. Ooh, all right. Okay, I don't want to, Kalea, is it okay if I play it? I don't want to play this on here if you don't want to hear it. I sent a snippet, just a black. Okay. No, no, no. There was a cute little image at the beginning, which is very pretty. Do you want me to listen to it now, or would you prefer that I listen to it at another point? I obviously want to keep your work private if you want it to be private, but already vocal tone, I can tell. Oh, good job, girl. Awesome. Like, I'll turn it down and just do a little sneaky listen because I'm now super curious. Damn, you've got such a buttery vocal tone. Awesome. Yeah, rough, sure. Okay, there are people that when it sounds rough, it doesn't sound as good. Good job, girl. Sick, sick. I'm gonna take a good listen to really capture all the lyrics. But yeah, you got some amazing melodies. Your vocal tone is like, oh, I love it. I did gospel, surprisingly. I did gospel for years, as well as um, like different types of vocal training. But one of my favorite types of music is this like buttery R&B gospel, that like vocal tone, just like it's my kryptonite. I love it so much. Like think Napalm, think like, oh, what was her name? Oh, she's so good. I mean Naomi Rain, and then also Callista Khalid. Oh, what was her name? She's incredible. But yeah, vocal tone. It's like also when it's nice when it's like a bit of a lower register. Solid. Wow. I can't wait to hear more. Keep it up. 100 million%. What are you using to record? Are you producing stuff as well? What's your deal? I like it. Sounds fantastic. Mm 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 mm. Okay, awesome. Armel, welcome to our hangout now. We had a catastrophe with my work. Let's see. Is it there? Does it exist? Huh, it exists, guys. We are good. We are good. I know it's going to be fine, but still, just there's that little bit of stress that happens sometimes that you're just like, damn, like what's going to happen if it's just all gone? No, it's like a lassie, so like I can't. I have a data backup thingamabob that saves me if ever. But yeah, no, like as Charles said, I'm doing 3 backups. Like right after this, I'm gonna back everything up. Yeah, so I'm just wondering, should we want to do professional singing but don't know where to start? Right now, I'm just using basic BandLab, old Creo mic. Okay, awesome. Well, I would suggest if it's something that, so professional singing, singing, songwriting, do you want to get into producing? Do you want to find a producer? Like, what's your situation? Is it something that you're interested in producing? I have a whole course I've been doing with this audio engineering school I went to, and it shows you all the basics of how all of these different things work. If ever you want a playlist of fun videos to watch, I'm really silly in them. That's helpful. But yeah, like definitely in terms of just getting either if you want to get into production, I'm always like every person who's an artist should get into production because one, so much fun. Two, you can all the stuff in your head, you can then put into a thing. Kind of want to push my music out there. Yeah, totally. Well, depending on how you want to do that, and if it's something that you're wanting to really develop your tone, because a lot of the times when you do work with producers, because that's what I did to begin with, I kind of got like a little bit bogged down, if I'm honest, just because everyone's ears are a little bit different, like really aligned with you and knows kind of what you want and is able to work quickly. That's always good to like collaborate and stuff, but to be able to map out basic ideas, it is something that I find so freaking helpful to do production. I love production. No sis. Hello. Yeah, I love producing music. I think it has allowed me to develop my sound and my voice and how I like things, how I experience music. It's helped so much. But yeah, 100%. I would highly suggest if you did want to get into production, that's a really fun, easy way to do that. There are lots of different things. Ableton's great to start with. I know I personally use mostly Pro Tools. I do Ableton, and I've used like Cubase, Reason, and Logic. I did not like Logic. A lot of people really love Logic. Not my thing. I found it illogical. Jackson, hello, hello. But yeah, Kalia, honestly, there are so many producers depending on the style of music. FL Studio. I've never tried FL Studio. A lot of people love it. Oh, Caroline, hi, nice to see you. We're doing a little hangout on here. But yeah, Kalia, do you also own your own beats? Yeah, so I do all of my own beats. I do all of my own music. Like I can show the song that I was going to work on. I think it's a little bit of a crap out for today. Just easiest DAW to start with. Interesting that you think FL is the easiest DAW to start with. Interesting. I'd say probably Ableton, but maybe FL. I haven't used FL, so I haven't used it. I kind of go for industry standard, which is honestly Pro Tools still. However, so many people are using Ableton. It's like, I think Timbaland's using Ableton. So many people also like to use Logic. I don't know. I don't think that there's any right way. It's just in terms of bringing in your session to different studios, and like let's say you are getting into like file sharing and stuff, there's just when you have compatible stuff, that's kind of what you got to think about. But yeah, I'd super start with, yeah, so I make all of my own beats. Yeah, I love it. I find it so much fun. It's super exciting. How do you get connected with other producers when you were starting out? Good question. Well, I went to a few different artist circles in my area. I had put up videos of myself singing on YouTube, and that's what actually got me connected with a few different producers here in Montreal. And then after that, they were connected with a manager who was visiting from Paris. And then he connected me with his artist, which happened to be Cherokee. And then from there, Cherokee's like Darius used to be part of Cherokee, and then from there it just kind of spiraled out into other things. But yeah, I think the whole thing is when you start to put yourself out there, little videos of you singing, I'm sure that would do really, really well. Like the whole thing is just getting your voice out there. If you want to keep your magic songs a little bit more private until you have fully developed them, come out with really good demos. A lot of the whole thing, like as you'll hear here, this is like my demo of my track. I'm going to be retracking a bunch of things, and also in terms of the beat, I'll also be finessing a bunch of stuff, adding in layers, maybe hiring a cool key player because I'm like, my instrument is my voice. It's not really anything else. But yeah, it kind of is just like putting yourself out there a little bit. Yeah, I posted videos on YouTube. And then I was also going to a whole bunch of what are they called? Like it's called community, I think here. It was like a collective of singers, songwriters, musicians that all got together, did a bunch of shows, and I would just like meet with them, hang out, and they had a weekly jam. So I think it's also good to practice because it's different performing live than recording. You kind of need a different skill set to a degree. And just because the performance in like very sensitive microphones is very different. But I think your voice lends well to easy recording. Like I would not anticipate you having any problem recording because you have great vocal tone. But yeah, so like this song, which was the one I was going to work on, it's so silly that it wasn't working. Let me just mute what I was doing there. Oh, you guys might have a weird. Anyway, sorry about that. If there's like a little thing, this mic is still live. How do you get? Okay, perfect. Yeah. So, also, if any, like, I know that there are some producers in the group, I think. So if ever any of them, honestly, your vocal tone's great. I would totally assume that lots of people would love to work with your vocal tone, and especially if they have cool beats. You can also follow little like different producers. There are so many cool like guy producer duos, DJ duos, and stuff that you can then hit up and send samples of stuff you've done. And they like people usually are connected even on Instagram. You can DM them, be like, hey, I really like what you guys do. Here's what I do with my little demo. I'm really looking into recording more. Yeah, I think those are things. It's worth just putting yourself out there, checking, not being afraid to launch yourself in it. But yeah, Clay, you've got it. Sounds freaking great. So this was the song that I was going to be working on, but yeah, I just want to make sure it's not too loud. If it even plays, what is going on? There's something in this. Yeah, see what is. I'm getting the error again. Damn, the AE can't get audio from the drive fast enough. That's so weird because it's my normal Firewire cable, my Thunderbolt cable. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, honestly, like this is the whole point of the artist circle is I love, like I was so lucky having so many talented and amazing people kind of look out for me and give me advice with stuff. And I think in our industry there isn't a lot of artist development, and it sucks. Like that's not where people are, like labels and that they're not putting in a lot of funding there. Beforehand they would have an artist and they would develop it and it was so part of it, and now it's like, okay, you have a viral video on TikTok, let's sign it so that you've done already all the work, and then we just capitalize off of that and then push it out. So it's like, again, like not that signing with labels is a bad thing, they're amazing labels, it's just the infrastructure of it is one that when it comes to young people getting their stuff, putting themselves out there, even older people putting themselves out there for the first time. There isn't a great infrastructure in place for that. Ruben, welcome. Distilled Noise, welcome to our hangout. Yeah, I was going to be doing a full work with me, but having some problems with my session. I'm gonna see if I can play it because this is just a frustration beyond belief. I don't know if it's gonna play. There's something in this magic. So this is a song I was gonna work on today, but it keeps on not working. Yeah, interesting. Yep. All right. I'm gonna just, if you guys don't mind, and while we're hanging out and stuff, just quickly see if this is everything on this session, this hard drive or not. Do you have advice on how to record vocals? I can write songs for days, but lack the motivation when start recording. Oh my God. Yeah, I actually did a series. So I don't know if you know me from that or if you know me from songs I've done or whatever, but I've done a series on YouTube with RAC. It's a Recording Arts Canada. It was an audio engineering school I went to. And I've been doing content for them, educational content on audio engineering, music production, and I've had it geared towards artists. So on there, I've done a whole bunch of different videos on how I record vocals, how I record harmonies, how I mix them, how to get the best vocal take, how to choose the best microphone for yourself, and then all of the basics of what is compression, what are gates, limiters, delays, reverbs, kind of going into all of the background stuff of it. Motivation for recording. I think the whole thing, what I tend to do, I have a little theory, but that's just because I am someone who kind of gets, okay, yeah, so there is a problem with my drive. Operation can't be completed. Okay. All right, good to know, good to know, good to know. All right, so that means I maybe need to change my wire. Okay, good. Save. Yeah, so I have a bit of a theory that I tend to work with just because I, I want, sometimes I get, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, actually. That's the reality of it. I was trying not to say that, but the reality is I'm a bit of a perfectionist and it does hold you back. And because it's like just feeling you're not going to do your best, what I've done is I've approached recording vocals as kind of an experiment and a little bit of a just taking the pressure off, just being like, okay, these are scratch tracks. I'm gonna get the idea out. I don't care if it's good. I don't care if it sounds right. I just want to figure out what it is that I want. And then from there, once I'm already in it, I then listen back to it. And some of it, I'm like, this is not great. And then other times I'm like, wow, okay, so I've got something that kind of works. And with vocals, a lot of the time, like, I don't know if you've ever seen any videos of Billie Eilish and Phineas talking about how they do her vocals, but we have the magic that happens behind it where you kind of comp different takes together. I'm an imperfect perfectionist. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to embrace the imperfection. And it's funny because I'm like very selective with what I'm a perfectionist about. Other things are fine. Like I don't know. Like, like if you're cleaning a place, that specific place has to be clean. The rest could be a disaster and that's fine. But the place that you're putting your effort in has to be good. But yeah, the idea of making it something that is almost like you're exploring it has been very helpful for me. Just going in and doing some scratch tracks, being like, what do I like? What don't I like? And back to what I was saying about Billie Eilish, Phineas, she goes in, there's this video, I've seen it like a million times. I assume other people see it, but maybe not. Where she'll point out how many different takes are in her one vocal take. And a lot of people don't realize that that's kind of how you can craft a vocal take. There are people like Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, these people that'll get one take and they're like, cool. But hey, Ben, welcome. Hey, I noticed you and Cherokee don't follow each other anymore. What? Do I not follow Cherokee? Does he not follow me? I mean, Dolian, I'm so sorry if I don't follow you. Oh my God. No, there's no drama whatsoever at all. Will it be weird? What do you mean I don't follow? What? Hold on. Cherokee. Oh, you're right. I'm not following Cherokee. I had no idea. Oh my God. Lemon boy. And he doesn't follow me. I mean, him not following me is a bit more strange than me not following him. I'm like the featuring artist on one of his biggest songs. Anyway. Anyway, that's funny. That's funny. No, I didn't even think. I'm going to check out the rack. RAC. I think a big thing was it didn't sound how I wanted it to from the get go. Yeah, probably technique. I'll check out the videos. Thank you. Honestly, it's normal that when you're starting to record, it maybe sounds different to you. It's also about finding the right mic for your voice. Okay, it's important about finding the right mic for your voice because that also plays such a big role. Like I'll use a silly little dynamic mic and it doesn't capture any of the air on my voice. Like I have naturally, I think like an open timbre in my voice, and so when I sing, it's like a little bit more airy. And when you're missing that sparkle, my voice just kind of sounds like meh, meh, meh. It doesn't sound as good. So really choosing a mic that makes you sound best is a huge part of it. That really really helps with confidence when you're getting into it. More so than specific technique, I think it's really finding something that works to your vocal tone. And I did a video specifically on choosing a microphone that best suits you. Also, what you can do, because I know microphones can be quite expensive, there are good options that aren't as expensive, as well as, yes, we do want nice preamps as well. That is obvious. Obvious. But I mean, you can get like a solid, even like the Focusrite. Focusrite doesn't have it. Like if you go with the higher series, what is it? The Claret series. That's like it's not insanely expensive. Oh, the Volt from UA, they just came out with one and they have great preamps on that. So it's like you don't need to spend that much money. And they're great microphones. Like I used for years a vintage Rode NT1, not the NT1A. The new ones, I don't personally like. I find them much too harsh. But the vintage one, which you can get on eBay for like maybe $100, maybe 150, I think, maybe even some cheaper. But that is a great solid mic. The circuitry is based off of the U87, which is really cool. And yeah, there's so many new budget options. Who's that guy? There's a guy that does like YouTube content for audio engineers and artists and stuff. Is it like Sanjay C or something like that? He's done a bunch of different little reviews of different microphones, and depending on your budget, your voice sounds amazing with it. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I use that one. I have an AKG D something. It's like it has a little bit more of an open high end. That one sounds good. But yeah, I'm gonna look up that one. Why don't I know this one? Hold on one second. Ben, who is an incredible producer, are you still in LA? Are you in California still? He used to be my friend in Montreal and he left me to go to California, living an amazing life. But yeah, anyway, if ever you guys want a great producer, Ben is fantastic. Also looks wild. Okay. I think it's the one that I'm thinking of. Why can't I write English? Okay, I have to look this up. Sennheiser. Okay, let's find this. Yes. That one. That's exactly what I thought it was. Oh, people use that more live? Oh, interesting. I've seen people do like recordings, but I guess also for live stuff. Fun. Yes, still holding it down at Ranger Station Malibu. Nice. Well, I have to head out there at some point, Ben. I guess we'll have to make that happen where I get to hang out with you there. Volt has built-in analog compressors. Yes, exactly. So Volt, and they have different versions of it, so it can be quite affordable for people just starting out. I think Scary Pockets use it. Oh, cool. All right. Well, I'll check that out. I didn't know that. I've seen them in like studios and like people doing videos and stuff, but yeah, okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Definitely a cool mic. Yeah, Lemon Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow Cherokee. I can't believe I'm not following him. That's so rude of me. Okay, well, I'm gonna follow and I'm gonna message and say, I can't believe I'm not following you. Sorry. With the million hearts. Did I say I can't follow you? I just said it wrong. Crap. I can't follow you. I believe. I'm not. Wow, I believe I'm not following you. Oh my God, I can't write English. That's embarrassing. Okay, all good, all good. Anyways, so that's done. Oh well, that's now more embarrassing than it had to be. Cool, 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 cool. Are levels as important as people say? Because I feel like I have too much background noise or clips. Yeah, so that's an important thing. Depending, good equipment, Avalon. Okay, yeah. Well, it depends. Like I imagine if you're hitting well, basically you want to be aim. I feel like I'm one step away, but I don't know what the step is. Yeah, honestly, it's tough. You have to look at kind of your signal flow. I did a video for RAC on signal flow and it kind of goes through how sound is captured, different the gain staging you have to do, making sure you're hitting the correct levels depending on how your microphone is. You want to be having it hit like maybe minus 16, use like compression when recording to prevent clipping. Yeah, you just basically try to get your loudest, make sure that doesn't clip, go to where you're normally singing and try to get your normal singing between, I'd say, minus around minus 16 dB. And then after that, if you're going a bit louder, you pull away, you go back in. You kind of do that to get a gauge. But yeah, I try to keep it around minus. I usually go for minus 16. Depends if how noisy things are. But if you're having issues with background noise, then is it just like the noise floor, meaning like there's just like a constant noise floor? Are you getting weird radio sound? Are you picking up other things? Yeah. Waves RVox stereo has good noise gate. Yeah, yeah, totally. RVox is great. We love RVox. I'd say though, if it's something between clipping and that interface might not be calibrated to your preamp, 100%. I love this group. Everyone's just giving solid advice. 100%. Yeah, and sometimes depending on different preamps or the different interface, maybe there are components that just aren't great, or you have a grounding problem. I was talking about that in another stream. I had a super annoying issue when I was traveling and working that there was a balance cables. 100%. I'm using Mogami cables. Just subscribe to RAC. I'm gonna be binging all of your tutorials. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy. I'm really silly in a lot of them, but there's a lot of fun content that I've done. I haven't posted on my thing really because I've just left it to RAC, but it's been building. Like I started, there weren't that many subscribers or anything, and now there's getting to be a lot more than there was, like at least going on 5 times as many. But yeah, yeah, I think it's tough to figure out exactly what. It's about troubleshooting what your different problems are. Yeah, it's a toughie sometimes getting either an in, like for instance, if it's I'm using this mic, the SM. Eek, why are you falling, bro? SM7 B, 7B, 7 SM7B. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Why am I so forgetting? I'm dyslexic. I always forget names of things. not using my brain as that, but it's kind of how it goes. I have a fet head, like a Triton fet head, which is a inline like bumper, like, or I think it's called an inline passive preamp. Passive? I think it's passive. This one's passive, active. I don't remember which one this is. But yeah, so it's like an inline preamp that then gives you a boost of volume. So then if you're getting too much noise floor, because if I was cranking this up on the Zoom where I have it connected with everything, I'd be getting a lot more noise. So that was helpful for that. So depending on the situation, you have things like that. If you're getting radio frequencies or your situation's ungrounded, you can get, I showed it the other time, but like, I kid you not, this saves my butt because they were doing construction in my house for a while. I live like, anyway, there's downstairs and they were doing construction all there. And they had to rip up the electrical and everything became ungrounded. And it was like months where they didn't have that figured out. So I was picking up a radio and I was like, what the heck do I do? And I was like gonna hire someone to come and figure out how I can like shield everything and this and that. I invested in a whole bunch of really good cables. I use Mogami cables, which I love. It's like woven, shielded, twisted, really, really good. They're expensive, but like, oh my God. I just like, I don't know if it's just placebo, but I feel like they make things sound better. Like, they sound freaking good. Anyway, but yeah, this one is the A15RF and it just phase inverts any sort of radio frequency, so it cancels it out. This has been super, super helpful. You can get an inline preamp like the Triton or the Cloud Lifter or something like that, and that would also help boost the signal if there is a problem where you're getting too much noise when you're boosting your microphone. That's another thing to think of. But yeah, it could also just be an issue with, as Ben said, your interface might not be calibrated to your preamp, which does happen. It does happen. All right, guys. I love this. I love gear talking and solving audio problems. I'm nervous about my situation just because this is not working. My little lassie baby. I have other cables, I think. But yeah, that's not great. Putting a blanket over, yeah, totally. Totally. So we have here, I'll show you. This is the Alctron PF8. It's kind of like the Chaotica eyeball. However, this one does less tunneling in the low end, which is nice. And so it's a little bit more of a mid thing, which helps with like rounding out the mids in a sound. Anyway, but you can get something like that. You can get a vocal shield. You can get a blanket to make your own cute little vocal booth. Those are fun. You can get pillows, put a comforter over you, and put a mic stand, and then make a little tent. I've done that before. It's getting cold, baby. Yeah. Hot hands. Always fun. Yeah. I mean, I love that everyone's giving good sound advice. Sound advice. I love it. That just made me very happy. So silly, the things that make me happy. Honestly. And technically, it's not could, it's cold. It's getting could, baby. It doesn't quite work. I can't believe I sent Cherokee that thing. I don't know if Lemon Boy's still on here, but that's a situation and a half. I can't believe punny. Yeah. I'm normally not the punniest person. I wish I was. My sister Kiara, she's incredible punster. My dad too. Office separators make good acoustic dampeners. She just brings them vocals out just like that. Yeah, I kind of do. That's what you get on my little artist circle. I mean, also I'm just constantly always singing. It's kind of my baseline as a singer. I sing song my life away. But yeah, office space dampeners. Yeah, totally. That, and then you could cover them in moss and have like a cool moss thing. No matter, don't matter at all. Yeah, yeah. I could say that in a nicer way. But yeah, it's actually one of my favorite things to sing horribly. We have an Everett family tradition where when we sing happy birthday to each other, we continuously sing it as off key as humanly possible, and everyone sings it as off key as humanly possible. So it becomes this very disjointed, horrible sounding thing that would, my mom, who had perfect pitch, it would drive her mental, but we would always end up in stitches. So we did it always to bug her. And yeah, we just continue carrying on this tradition. So anytime we're singing happy birthday, we sing it horribly. So it is one of my most favorite things, singing horribly. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I love this, guys. But yeah, anyway, if you guys have a few more questions, I can hang out for like another 15 minutes, and then I think I'm gonna go and try to back up my hard drive, because that's a scary thing that's not working. I have another cable I can try now, which will hopefully be a thing. Which will be good. But yeah, no, it's a bit stressful that my thing's not working, and I shouldn't do accents. It's so silly how we're not allowed to do accents anymore. Like, who decided? Who wrote that and said that was a good idea? I think that's stupid. I love doing accents. So other than singing horribly, doing accents was one of my favorite things. And now it's like everyone gets offended with everything. Ay. No fun. No fun. But that is me. What joined? Okay, I am getting a call. Hopefully it's not an emergency. Obviously, it's 2 times. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm just on the other line. Can I call you back in like 10 minutes? Okay, all right. Okay, love you. Okay, bye. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't sus music. Hello, welcome. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'm just plugging in to see if a new cable will help my cute little LaCie drive, because that's not a good look if it's not working. Okay. You've already caught a Russian accent. Rude. Yeah, I do it. Unfortunately, I do all sorts of accents. It's like The Master of Disguise. Has anyone watched The Master of Disguise? That film, yeah, that film marked me as a child, and yeah, I feel like I'm constantly having energy go, where it's like he becomes another person and all of that. Yeah, they're notorious. I mean, I've usually always been good with my lassies, but yeah, turtle, exactly. My lassies have always been good, but this is like the first time I'm a little bit worried. I mean, it was working just earlier today, and then now it's, I mean, I'm gonna give it a little min, but yeah, that's not great. Yeah. Anyway, Alan Music, you should definitely do, yeah, enjoy. I have so many videos on there. I've done so many. Okay, do you use Pultec for your low end? Depends on the song. I honestly, what have I been using on my low end recently? Soothe. Soothe has been my favorite thing. Soothe is great. I love Soothe. I love also Spectre. Spectre is incredible. And if I can open a freaking session, which it does not look like that's happening. Okay. It's opening. It's opening. Is it opening? I don't know. No, not currently. Okay, I'm gonna just let it do its thing. Okay. Stress. Oh, it's because it's running out of space. Okay, we're gonna force eject and then try it again. All right, we'll see. But yeah, I just want to remember what it was. As I said, like, I don't want to label myself as dyslexic, but like, I'm hella dyslexic. So, one of the things with my cute little brain is it just does not remember names of things, and a lot of audio gear and a lot of things. It's, yeah, just a whole bunch of numbers and letters, which I always invert. And, yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, it was popping up, and then Okay, one or more programs. Okay, so y'all are being. You're confusing. Okay, cancel. Okay, was ejected. Everything was ejected. Okay, cool. All right. Let's eject that too. All right. Cool. And now we're going to do that. Thank you very much. I'm going to binge that now. Thank you, everyone. All the best. Good luck with technical issues. Thank you. And hopefully, see you next time. I'm going to do one on Sunday. So I think I might have a meeting I have to go to. If I don't have meeting that night, I'm going to do one Sunday. But I could also do one earlier in the day Sunday. I'll do one Sunday at some point. I'll organize it. But yeah. Okay. For me, it's trying to look for a specific plugin among yeah, plugin windows. Because like, yeah, no. That's wild. I have way too many plugins. It's. I don't want to say stupid, but yeah. And then I feel like just depending on my seasons of life, I go for different plugins. I go for different things that I find interesting, or depending on the style that I'm doing. I mean, there's some standards that I go to. What are ones that I go to? What's your own fave sound and why? By fave sound, do we mean song? Do we mean sonic thing, like a specific instrument? Do we mean sonic aesthetic? William De Silva or De Silva? We have to know more information. You have to give more. I don't know how to answer the question. I can go on and answer a million different sounds. I mean, I love the sound of a river. Rivers sound amazing. What do you mean by sound? I imagine you mean song, but yeah. Okay. Me is trying to a song. Yeah. Okay. So song. Ooh, favorite songs. We'll do caveat. The songs that are out on my Spotify. I think the favorite would be the FKJ version of Don't Matter or Chérie. I'd say those ones are my favorite that are out. Not that I don't like Hot Hands. I think it's a super fun song that people really like, which is great. So many people have told me very funny stories about where they've heard those songs. So that's good. Yeah, I'd say of those ones out, those are kind of the ones that I like in terms of songs I've written that are not out. I have a song called Framework I love. I have a song called, actually, I wrote a song with my friend Adrian, which the vocals are so pretty. You know what? If I can open it, if it opens. Oh, wait, I think it's actually on my other drive. I can see if it's on my other drive. If it's on this drive, we might have difficulty opening it because, like, what the heck am I going to do? I mean, I just, like, transfer everything over. I can still open things. It's just... All right. It would be under collab. I think collabs is here now there. All we have is here now. Here now. I have to re-record the chorus on it, but, like, there's so many pretty harmonies on that one. Let's see, is it on here? Here now. It might be on my other, oops, here. Okay, no, not finding that. So then potentially, let's see, Alien. Do we have Alien somewhere? I call him Alien. His name's Adrian. He's an incredible producer. Alien here now. Okay, there it is. We don't know if it'll open, but we can try. But yeah, if I can play that, I want to actually, this would be a cool one to do a little video showing all of the stacks I've done because I do a lot of stacks and it actually makes a huge difference the amount of harmonies you can do. It's really, really fun. But yeah, I'd say that's like one of my favorite songs I've written because it's about kind of holding on to Love that's gone. And I was imagining, oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I'm so sorry, guys. I have no idea what just happened. Are we all okay? Are we all okay? There was a little bit of a catastrophe when it came to the sound. Eep. Anyway, yeah, I wrote it about my parents who passed away, and it was just this like idea of going into forest and like connecting with them, and just it's kind of this lost thing. I just want to share it has been a personal top. Oh, nice, Pat. Nice. I'm glad of you to share that with me. It's fun that Cherie's now picking up a bit. People have been playing it recently because when it first came out, it didn't really have great success, I'll say. Like it kind of was a little bit more on the DL, and it seems like now it's performing relatively well. So that's so fun that you like it. Thank you so much for sharing that. Means a lot, and thank you for listening to it. It's so much fun that people are listening to these songs. But yeah, okay, guys, awesome. Well, I'm gonna see if I can open up this session. If it doesn't open, I'm gonna just do the rest of the troubleshooting because this is a catastrophe. Okay, I think we're in catastrophe mode all over right now. I'm not sure what is going on. Yeah, but yeah, well, thank you. It's such a great energy. Best on the bike. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I imagine that one as kind of a song that people would listen to while driving. So a bike ride, even more fun. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. I'm like, I could do bike rides if it's like very flat and like maybe to a picnic. Like that's kind of my level of asthma that I have. But I've always admired people that liked bike riding. I find it so fun. But yeah, it's not in my lung capacity for those like long bike rides. But yeah, I have a few friends that do good bike rides, and it's always impressive. Just like people who do specific like exercise things or cold plunges and all that, I find very fun. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna try and open this. I don't know if it's gonna work. I really am not entirely sure with what's going on with my system. It would not be good if things aren't opening, but it does seem to be like that is the situation at hand. Sometimes Layla, my old computer, is a little finicky. But yeah. Oh, connected to Rue. Hello, welcome. We were in a hangout. We were originally doing a work with me, but my hard drive crapped out. So now we're just hanging out. And we've been talking audio production, gear, kind of troubleshooting some people's stuff. We had someone send in an amazing vocal. She's so good. I'm like super impressed with her vocal tone. Insane. And yeah, now we're just chit chatting as I'm trying to open a session to see if my thing is actually still functioning or if I'm completely screwed. So yeah. Yeah, and it seems like my system for some reason I had a creepy thing. I had my phone and computer get hacked a bit, so I was not pleased with that. I had someone trying to hack into all of my different socials and stuff like that, so I had to change all my passwords. And yeah, I'm getting a VPN and all that nonsense because what the hell? Why would anyone do that? But who knows? These crazy people on the interwebs, they just do crazy things. Little psychopaths. All right, so we're gonna see if we can even play the session. Unlikely given my computer, but maybe it'll work. And I just want to show you some cool stuff. Hello, Mateo Real. Welcome to us hanging out. Yeah, we're gonna see if any of this works. I've had like system problem after system problem. I just want to show you my cute harmonies because TBH, I recorded some real cute harmonies, I do have to say. How did I route this? I don't know. Hi. Okay, so, but yeah, these are actually quite pretty if I can play it. So let's see if anything plays. I don't even know if anything's gonna play or how loud it's gonna be. We shall see. Because right now my hard drive is having a problem.
And I feel you've been near me.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna play. That sucks. Oh, bother. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Export the stems. Yeah, I mean, I have all of my sessions. It's like, not only do I need to export the stems, I need to like transfer everything to another hard drive. Yep, so it's my drive. We can hear it for like a split second and then it says error. So it's not letting me play. It's like the Thunderbolt cable because I just changed it to second Thunderbolt. It's having difficulty. You know what I could do? I could maybe see if it's just that USB thing. I haven't seen if that was the case because sometimes USB connectors, what laptop do you use? This is my old MacBook Pro. It was when I got in 2018 because it's running older sessions. This was something I worked on while last summer while I was away. But I do have a newer computer, which is I got the Mac Studio, but then I had constant fan noise, which was such a bother. And I was like, I can't record with constant fan noise and stuff. So yeah, I went to a Mac Mini Pro, and that's been working really, really well. But the thing about it is because I'm working on two separate licenses, I have an older Pro Tools license on this and a newer Pro Tools license. I have all of my good plugins on my laptop, and then all of like I guess I have like UA plugins and all those good things also on my other laptop. I just haven't been, for instance, like all the Isotope RX series, I haven't paid for the new upgrade where I can then do that. But when you get the upgrade, it means you forfeit your license on the other one. So I've just been slowly printing out sessions so then I can use it on there. But it's just an annoying process. So, and then it's an older version of Pro Tools that does like anytime I do the bounce in place or whatever, there are always artifacts that happen. So I really have to like print it in real time for it to work correctly. Okay, what laptop do I use? Yeah, my old MacBook Pro. I think it was like 2018, so already like old. And then the Mac Mini I got last year. So, but yeah, that one works well. There aren't any problems with that, except for I just don't have all of my go-to plugins for all my mouth declicks that I want out. How long have you been rocking the new studio? Yeah, I did this over the horrors of the pandemic, which I think are trauma for everyone. Especially people who were in Quebec, Canada, which it was crazy here. But yeah, so while we were in one of the many lockdowns that had curfews, I was like, what the heck am I doing with my life? I need to reset my existence. And I built a studio, and I had a whole bunch of videos I had filmed for it, but um, I don't know what happened. My computer froze, and all of the backups. Like I had the backups for this like videos I had edited, but I couldn't connect them to anything and they all got corrupted. So I lost about like 6 or 7 videos I had edited that were going out. And then I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So I've just left my channel with an unended version of my studio. But I had recorded videos. I have like all the footage still. So technically I should do those videos. But yeah, it was just disheartening to then have to re-edit all of the videos because they were funny. Like I'm so silly in them. And then also like my dogs were in them, and my dogs, like one of them passed away early, and then another one said that the vegetation, I saw when you were doing the vegetation panel. Oh yes, my moss panel, vegetation. I would not have guessed that. Yeah, my little acoustic panel with moss. Yeah, that one's fun. Yeah, I stained. That was a learning experience because I was doing it, and I think I was filming it where you saw me working on it while I was watching like some K-drama that my grandmother got me hooked on. Silly. But the thing is, like, when I'm filming myself, especially while I'm doing these things, I have it like time lapse. I'm not looking at myself or checking. I'm just like, okay, focusing on what I'm doing. And I don't really care very much about how I look. So I woke up, and it was horrible because that time it was the day before Valentine's Day. And I was going to be having a Valentine's Day date, but lo and behold, my little stupid bum, while I was doing that, was going like, because like, I don't know if you've seen other things, but while I work, I'm constantly touching my mouth and my neck for whatever reason, I have to stop doing that because my hands were completely dyed green, and I had a 5 o'clock shadow all here of green dye. No matter how hard I scrubbed, it wasn't coming off. It was horrible. So I was like basically like Shrek. So yeah, if ever you're working with moss, even though it's like preserved moss is real, like they be dyeing it, and you can get your face actually dyed, which is less cute. Less cute. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anyway, so I'll see if this plays now. Maybe it will. I have hideouts.
Where you are.
Yeah, it plays for like a second and then it cuts. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah. Oh, hi, Laura. Nice to see you. Laugh Audio. She's a great audio engineer that I went to RAC with. She's in the French side, but still fantastic. Nothing wrong with the French side. The French side's amazing. I just was on the English side, so we didn't have any classes together. But yeah, okay, so yeah, I have a tech issue with this. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot and see what the heck is going on, because this doesn't make any sense. I have access to all of my files, but none of the sessions are actually running without an error code. So that is some sort of connection between my hard drive and my thingamabob, my computer, and the session. All right, guys. Well, we've been hanging out for a while. Sorry this work with me was less work and more troubleshooting. But it was nice to hang out. We had some great stuff happen. And yeah, I will be doing another one on Sunday. So I guess I'll post my stories when we do that. But yeah, lovely hanging out, and I will see you guys later. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. See ya. Bye bye. Have a great night.